Hi, I'm Dr. Adam Barnard, physical therapist and clinical director of our new location here in Prunedale for balanced physical therapy. When's the last time you did a pull-up? For many people, this exercise is too difficult to perform straight away, but I'm here to show you a couple exercises to build you up to the strength required for that difficult pulling motion to get your body weight up into the air. Let's go. If you have access to a resistance band, you can loop it over an piece of equipment such as this and have it go around your feet. This is going to decrease the amount of resistance that gravity is putting on my body and give me some assistance to get up into the air. Once you have your feet into the straps, I want you to set your shoulder blades, really lock them out. You have your arms straight, and you can either have an overhand grip as I have, or an underhand grip if you want your biceps to help out a little more. From here, the motion is pulling your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Keep your chest proud and your core tight and your head straight ahead. Go down nice and slow and pull yourself up as high as you can. Try to pause at the top for a little more burn. Now be careful that the strap doesn't fall off of your legs, or else you might end up like one of those fail videos online. Now if you have access to some suspension straps such as these, you can suspend them from a high piece of equipment and use your legs for assistance. First, get them adjusted so they're pretty high up off of the ground, higher than you would for most other exercises used for these straps. I want you to sit down and have your knees bent just like this. You're going to do the pull-up motion, pulling those shoulder blades towards your back pockets as you did in the prior exercise, and then really puffing your chest out to get the shoulder blades pulled back together. Use your legs to assist you on the way up. If you want to make the exercise more difficult, move your feet farther away from your body. The most difficult is going to be with your legs all the way straight, and you can even progress to having one foot off the ground. Another exercise you can do to improve the strength of those latissimus, which is the prime mover in the pull-up exercise, is going to be a cable pull down. Now I'm sitting on a Swiss ball to add a little bit of instability, which forces me to use my core musculature a little bit more. So if you have access to one of these and some cable weights, you can perform the exercise as such. Set the cables at a high position. Grab both of them. You're going to face the machine. If you have your feet wider than hip width, you're going to be using your legs for stability. And I always let my patients know, keep them no wider than hip width, so we're having to use those core muscles. From a nice tall posture, you want to retract your shoulder blades and depress them, give it a nice proud chest. Pull your hands towards your armpits and really puff your chest out at the end of the exercise. Let them back nice and slow. Pull it straight back again. You're going to start to feel the burn in those lats right behind your armpits, and you may even feel it in your biceps and then in your forearms as well. When you're done, make sure you return the weights nice and slow down so they don't clank down. Stand up nice and slow. One more way you can improve the strength of those lats is going to be with the use of a Swiss ball. I like to call it an Aquaman, just like the cartoons in the 70s, but you can also call it a glenohumeral extension. You're going to put the base of your sternum right in the middle of the ball right here. And you want a straight line from your head to your heels, not letting your hips sag towards the ground or with your butt sticking up in the air. Careful when you're getting down onto it so the ball doesn't judder out on you. Once you're in this position, making sure your head stays in line, not in a flex position or an extended tipped up position. Put your arms back next to your body with your palms facing down and keep your chest nice and proud. You're going to lift up as high as you can and let your arms down nice and slow. I like to keep my glutes tight as well, and also my abs, even though that they're in contact with the Swiss ball. You can do 3 sets of 10 to 15 on this, and I always tell everybody, slow is strong in the stability exercises. If you don't have access to a Swiss ball, you can also do this move on a table or on the floor. You're just going to go into the prone position, laying on your stomach. And if you want to make it a little more difficult, you can lift up and lift your legs up in there too, feeling it nice and tight in your glutes. Try to pause for 1 to 3 seconds at the top, and again, letting it down nice and slow. With these exercises, you'll start building that bulletproof back and start building yourself up to being able to do a real pull-up. If you want to learn more, you can always follow us at Balance PT Move on our Instagram or YouTube pages, and be sure to give us a like and a follow. Thanks so much, and I'll see you at the pull-up rack.